We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Adam Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Adam Jones becomes the first out of the inning. Tim Beckham comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Machado.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard to short. There is Crawford. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Scott Quo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Scott Quo.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Buster Posey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Grounded back up the middle. Beckham up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Mark Trumbo.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Now Moore with a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a shot out to right center field. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. They'll probably try to get him to chase it again.
This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Breaking pitch. This bounces in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. In now, Ubaldo Jimenez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw home with it. Throw won't get him. Here's the center fielder now. Adam Jones.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Second baseman
Howie Kendrick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Castillo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Striding in once again, Manny Machado.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1 here
Orioles,
in the early going.
Third baseman, number 13.
On he
Manny
pops it up,
Machado.
drifting just beyond the infield. Kendrick is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch.
The first baseman.
Digging in for his
Mark
second at-bat,
Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Stephen Piscotty.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Quo has a play. And that's the third out. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Center fielder, Denard.
Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate,
Pitcher,
Matt Moore.
Matt
He'll get to take his first cuts
Moore.
here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rickards on his horse, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Quo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jonathan.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wellington Castillo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready for another chance, Joey Rickard, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Ubaldo Jimenez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Full count with 2 outs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. 1 out. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buster Posey.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty on his horse. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they will not get Posey. He lugs all the way around to third with a triple.
The first baseman.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And that's in there for strike one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Swings through it for strike number two. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now
the first pitch from Jimenez. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Howie Kendrick.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder number 10.
First pitch
Adam
coming. Here
Jones.
it is. Skied into straightaway right. Ellsbury's after it. One down. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line towards center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Manny Machado now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Belt in foul ground. And that's. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Brandon.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now batting, Matt Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Moore.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down an inlet.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Jonathan.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance. Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he swings on. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Calling for it. Belt. 2 down. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. Stepping in. And ready for another shot. Now some action. Out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. J.J. Hardy is out of the dugout now as it appears he'll hit for the pitcher Jimenez. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, Howie, the throw. It's there, and he's out. Randall McGowan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Randall McGowan.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Favorable call in there for a strike from the stretch. And he misses with it 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. The second for 1. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1. Ready once again, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Standing in, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a drive out to left center field. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Digging in and looking for more. Tim Beckham. Sam Dyson. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. For Jones, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, one away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Pablo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
The batter, number
Here's Howie
6.
Kendrick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 35.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit to short. Beckham takes it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Heading out toward shallow right. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Settling in now, Wellington Castillo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 24.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. And how about that for a situational left? Here's the center fielder. Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Denard Span.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Casey Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Joaquin Schreiber will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24,
digging in once again, Scott Quo. Darren O'Day enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Trumbo will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Right fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Back up the middle, taken in by Scope. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Corey Guerin enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Giants
at the plate.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Trey Mancini will try to get his club a little. 9th inning insurance.
Trey Mancini.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Span giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is in the air to right. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Zach Britton comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Buster Posey now.
Zach Britton.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit down the third base line. Machado is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Now batting, Pablo Sandoval. Number 53 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Piscotty sprinting after it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference.